What is going on, water signs? This is your girl, Venus Archangel, here with another love reading for you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're unsure of your place, just go and check the description box below. And also, guys, please remember that these readings may not resonate with everybody, and that's totally fine. With all that said, let's go ahead and see what's going on in your love lives today. What's going on in your love lives today? All right. Oh, the Ten of Wands. Okay. What's going on here? That sounds like a burden. Everybody's burdened? They feel like they're carrying a really heavy burden. The relationship is a burden to them. What's going on? Alright, guys. You know what to do. Pick the side that resonates with you the most. The other side will be the person that you're dealing with, dating, or in a relationship with. And in the middle, it represents the relationship and how it affects both parties and how the relationship affects each person. Wow, the King of Wands is what's coming up here. The Four of Swords for another person here. And then the Empress. Whoa. The Hierophant. Tradition. Customs. Routine. There's some patterns here. Okay. Some patterns. Now, the Four of Swords to me indicates that this person is definitely taking some time out, taking a break, taking a closer look at their situation. They're honestly taking the time out to really understand themselves, perhaps. But this is ultimately talking about a pause, right? They're not moving. They're not doing anything. They're just resting and rejuvenating, or rather recuperating, rather. This is very healing energy. So this person may be taking the time out to heal at this moment, okay? Considering that Ten of Wands, maybe this affects both parties. However, this person has got the Empress card here. There's a lot of things that you can read for the Empress, right? But this person's like automatically, I feel like this person's manifesting, creating something new, feeling creative, getting those creative vibes. I really feel like this person is going out of their way to do something that is, you know, creative. I feel like, really. This person could also indicate a domestic situation, that they could be living together. One person could be living together. Okay. But yeah, like this person is trying to manifest, create something new. Okay. While the relationship is coming up as the King of Wands, like perhaps there's this need for passion, or this passion and energy within this relationship that honestly is missing, because honestly what we're looking at here is somebody that's not doing much of anything. And this person here is the Empress, kind of the caretaker in a way. Let's take a look at the internal energies to see what's going on. There's only so much we can get with 3 cards. Okay, now this person is taking a step back because they just want to be, you know, they want to feel comfortable. They're taking a step back because they're in a comfort zone. Nine of Pentacles. This is a comfort zone that they're doing. Not so much like the Four of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, but they're very similar in the sense of their comfort zones. They just like to, this person feels like, I feel like they feel isolated, feel alone. They don't feel like anything's happening in their situation. The Empress, Two of Swords, like they're not, this person here wants to create something, but they're unsure of how to go about doing so, or what, you know, they're keeping the balance of a difficult situation right now. It's only so long for this lady here to stay on her tippy toes, like as the ballerina here, and the swords in this position. Like there's only so much that they can, you know, there's only so long that, you know, that she can actually hold those things up. Let's take a look at the internal energies here. Knight of Pentacles. Wow, really? This is crazy. The Page of Wands. Flirting, you know, expressing oneself, a lighthearted energy, adventure, a small spark of passion. This person may be feeling like they're just reserved. They've checked out. They're in their own comfort zone. They're reserved. They're taking a break. Okay. And I feel like it's because they've retreated to a place where they feel they're most comfortable by themselves. Now, this isn't to say that this relationship is done or anything, right? I don't feel like that's the case. Because the Four of Swords talks about a temporary break, a temporary separation, a temporary distancing. This person will be back, but it's going to it's they're healing from something right now. And I feel like they feel more confident in themselves. They feel very independent here with the Nine of Pentacles, but it's just that they're kind of trapping themselves in a gilded cage. They're in a position where they're not necessarily seeing the potential of kind of pursuing forward right now, because they're looking within themselves. They're healing right now. Now with the Empress and the Two of Swords, this person wants to create something, I feel, or has this manifestation energy that's coming up for them, but they don't know where to take that. They don't know what to do with it. They have to make a decision about where that's going to go. Like what are they going to do with that, right? Because at the same time, I do get this feeling that this person may have a truth already, may not kind of already know what they need to do or know what they want, but maybe this person has to just kind of be open about it, communicate it. But they're keeping the balance for something. It could be that this Knight of Pentacles here in the relationship is indicating for both parties that they're taking a closer look at what they have of value. With the Two of Swords individual, they're not looking at anything. They're not closely at nothing. As a matter of fact, it's keeping them from making the decision, the fact that they're not looking at something. It's almost like they're afraid of what could happen if they did decide to be open about what it is that they felt. Okay. Very interesting. Let me take a look here. There's a lot of slow progress here with the Knight of Pentacles there. Let's take a look at the external energies. We can get a better idea what the hell is going on. Justice. Oh. Page of Swords. Four of Pentacles. What is going on, folks? Wow. The Emperor. Now these two together, the Emperor and the Empress, that's like, it was one thing for them to come up, but then with Justice, that's another thing too. Because it can also indicate to me that this is a twin flame situation where there's a chaser and a runner dynamic, which I can understand. I can see where this person's kind of not sure where to go, what to do, especially considering that, if their person just left, then they're kind of like, well, I'm kind of distraught. But that's the thing. They kind of, with twin flames or karmic relationships, this is something that requires them to look at the situation despite how painful it is. And I feel like this difficult situation for them is, obviously having to do with, with something they probably have a lot of value in, something that they're committed to, they're invested their time and their efforts into. They have a lot of passion, right, in this relationship. They feel something, so they feel some sort of passion energy here. But the Four of Pentacles talks about holding on, not opening up, not being expressive. And I feel like the Empress is perhaps even expressing. I don't know if this person is sneaking though. This person is not making a decision about how they feel about, or not making a decision about what's going on, about what they want, or maybe about anything, right? The Two of Swords talks about somebody keeping the balance instead of going with their truth and, making it happen, or facing the Three Swords. So it could be that this person here is just like, keeping the balance right now, but doesn't know what to do with their truth, and trying to gain some information in a very sneaky manner. Or this person has gotten a message altogether, so some sort of blunt communication, and they don't know how to respond to it, perhaps, because this person stepped away. They've taken a rest, and this has a lot to do with them, with their confidence and everything like that. And I feel like with Justice coming up, either this person is apologizing to this individual, which is why they don't know what to do with it. Maybe they don't want to look at it because they're in a place of confidence. They're very confident in themselves, or they're independent and they're kind of like, they don't need nobody situation. And this person here could be like, look, I feel very lonely. I feel like this is what's lacking in this relationship. Let me communicate. But the thing here is, this person's not doing anything. Maybe this person has stepped away, and maybe this person has just come out of that pause, that period where there's nothing going on, and has communicated with this individual, apologized. Or this person is seeking some sort of apology and they don't know what to do with this. They don't know, like, what should they apologize for? They didn't do anything, perhaps, right? Maybe that's what's going on. But the thing is, the Knight of Pentacles is talking about slow progress, and the Four of Pentacles talks about holding on, not letting go, like taking a risk, and and doing all those things that can bring about new things. Is because is keeping the King of Wands energy rather at bay, the creative, passionate energy that's ready to just purge. The relationship is dying to be just explode with passion, but there's a lot of practical looking at stuff. There's a lot of practical situations here. Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. Everybody's focusing on the physical rather than what is passionate to them, when it makes them feel good. And I feel like it's because everybody's looking perhaps at the wrong thing, or they're resorting back to situations that really don't really benefit them. I feel like this person's trying to gain balance in their life with them taking a step back, which is not a problem, especially if they're looking within themselves to find that they can make a situation in their love life stable and strong, which just explains why this person, maybe both parties are maybe looking very closely at a situation. I don't know about this person now. I don't know if this person is really looking, because again, like I'm saying, this Two of Swords individual, they're blindfolded. They don't see anything, which keeps them from making the decision. They already know their truth, but it's the fact that they just don't want to make it right now. That's kind of making the situation very slow. The process, the growth process of this relationship, very slow. But I feel like everybody's getting this antsy energy, like, okay, let's do something. Let's get this done, because they know that there's just this one need to communicate, but nobody's communicating. Everybody's keeping it to themselves. Everybody knows what their value is, but nobody's saying anything. It's like it's bottled up. Eventually, it's gonna have to come out, right? Everybody's gonna have to say something. The King of Wands is gonna have to be true to himself. He's gonna have to be expressive and be honest with everybody, because that's just how he is. All right, you guys, this has been your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Crazy reading, and I hope you guys, you find a way to kind of work together. It looks like, because there's something that's just kind of holding everything up. Somebody's keeping something in, and it has a lot to do with one's value, and both people are not really seeing what they need to see. It's very interesting with this person with the Two of Swords. They just don't know what to do with it. They don't know what to do with anything, or the truth. They can communicate that, but instead they could be spying. Wow. Or maybe they have a situation here where they don't know what to do about someone that they're taken care of, and they're kind of torn regarding telling them what to do or telling them how they feel. All right, y'all, really gonna let you go this time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys later. Bye now.